You know what? I decided to relent and play this game that a few other YouTubers have already played called Will You Press the Button? I figure, you know, it might be pretty interesting if you want to see some of my perspective on things. Although I should warn you, I have many perspectives and viewpoints that are not very popular, so if you're the kind of person who gets offended easily at people who have different viewpoints, although I'm going to try to be as polite as possible to all viewpoints, you might want to leave right now, just saying. If you're that kind of person, yeah, you may as well just get out of here now, because do not expect me to sugarcoat anything. That is your one and only warning. Let's begin. Okay, you could create anything you ever wanted at will with your mind. Every time you do, you feel unimaginable pain for the next 10 minutes. Well, yeah, you know the first thing I would make? An entire bottle full of pills that completely null your senses of pain. Haha, I found a loophole! Take that, bitch. I will create the best painkiller ever created. Yeah, see, someone else created like me. Someone else thought like me. See, Arthur Amaral. Yep, you guys know where it's at. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who thought about that. Loopholes are awesome. Okay, that was okay, I guess. Okay, you don't have to school. You don't have to go to school, I'm assuming, because everyone's mind gains intelligence as we age. We automatically learn when we need to. We don't know how to love or enjoy entertainment. No. Hell no. Implying school gives you intelligence. Oh yeah, public education system sucks. Okay, you know, that's a good dilemma, I guess. Okay, you conquer your fear of spiders. I don't have a fear of spiders. I only have a fear of spiders that can kill me. I think that's a pretty logical fear. If I know a spider can't kill me ahead of time, especially if it's been defanged, if there's a tarantula that has been defanged, I will let it crawl across my hand without any problems. I don't care, as long as it can't hurt me, especially it can't kill me. So yeah, to do so, you have to sleep in a bed with thousands of them for one whole night. Sure, I don't have a fear of spiders, but I don't care if thousands of them sleep with me for a whole night. Like I said, as long as they can't kill me. I'm not gonna sleep with thousands of black widow spiders. I don't have a fear of spider. Probably bad. Bad for me, because you become the king of Scotland. You must commit a series of murders that culminate in your wife's insanity and your own murder. No. I don't think that's worth it. Besides, why can't I just be the president of the United States? I'd rather be that. Wink, wink. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call that good. You make everyone around you blissfully happy just by being in the same room. You aren't happy. Okay, this really shows who's selfless and who is selfish. Because, I mean, if you know that other people are... Actually, that's kind of a catch-22. Because if you know other people are happy, but you don't feel happiness yourself, then how will you know you're doing good? I mean, I guess you know you're doing good, but I guess you're just depressed constantly or something. You know what, I'll probably press the button. But I care about others' happiness. That's good. That's a good sentiment. See how selfless you are. You would have someone bring you breakfast in bed tomorrow morning. You would lose your ability to distinguish colors. Yeah, screw that. I'll make my own damn breakfast. 10% of people chose to go colorblind in exchange for one morning of breakfast in bed. What the frick? Yeah, I agree. What the hell? I mean, if you're colorblind... If you're already colorblind, I mean, you'd get free breakfast, but for everyone else, bad. All your loved ones will always be happy and free from all kinds of diseases. All their memories about you will be completely erased. Okay, that's kind of... That really sucks. I mean, on the other hand, if their memories about me are completely erased, I mean, I could just show them the pictures of me and them hanging around in my posts together, all the happy times, and say, hey, we did this together, and, you know, be friends with them all over again, because if they love me, if they really love me, they can love me all over again, because nothing will change between me and them, so we just have to, you know, get to know each other again. You know, that's okay. But if they're always happy and free of all kinds of diseases, I think it's worth having to get to know them all again. You know, why not? Memory loss is a disease in my book, if they're good. It's enough for me. Yeah, that's a good point. Memory loss is kind of disease-ish. So that kind of, yeah, that's a really good one. You have the ability to become a Super Saiyan. You can only speak in loud, annoying yells. So basically, you're living in Dragon Ball Z. You can only shout, you can only talk by, So basically, you're living in Dragon Ball Z. Why the hell not? So you're telling me I can be a Super Saiyan and Link? Yeah! Tick, tick! Okay, that was pretty funny, I'm gonna admit. Okay, find out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Your 1,000-year-old ancestor will rise from the grave and haunt you for eternity. Okay, you know that's like saying, oh, you'll figure out the secret ingredient to KFC, but in exchange, you know, you'll be haunted by monsters for the rest of your life. That just doesn't seem worth it. That's a win-win. Okay, apparently that guy has a ghost fetish or something. I mean, I'm not afraid of ghosts, but at the same time, I wouldn't want my 1,000-year-old ancestor to be a dick to me for all eternity. You can see through anyone's eyes and control them. You cannot switch back to your own body anymore. Well, then wouldn't you become the other person then? Wouldn't you basically just lose your own... Wait, would your body just die, or would the person that you took control of, you know, retain control of that body? Like, would they temporarily control you while you're going into someone else until you go into someone else and then that person gets their body back? Or how does that even work? Man, these things are not detailed enough, but you know what, I guess I'll press it. I would use the power to raise the collective intelligence of the species through selective breeding. At least someone has found a way to help out society with this power. It's still genocide, though. Well, technically not. I wouldn't consider that genocide. Loophole man. I mean, I respectfully disagree. I think that's just controlling the future generations. That's not really genociding anyone. But, you know, that's just my take. You can travel back and forth through time if you alter your past and future, no matter how small the change will have an enormous effect on the present. Example, making a bet on a past sports result equals zombie epidemic in the present. Okay. So I just have to not alter the future. I just have to watch as a passive observer. Wait, but no matter what, you're making some kind of change. So no matter what, zombie apocalypse. So even if I just walk around and I look at people, and then that causes someone to react just slightly differently, then we're surrounded by zombies. No thanks. Yeah. That's a bad one. I don't think it's worth it. You can fly. At random times without warning, your flying powers will disappear for 1 minute. Crashing does inflict damage. Well, that seems like a bitch, doesn't it? Well, if you have a parachute, I guess it could work. Just add parachute. Yeah, I just said that. Hover 2 feet above the ground at all times. You fly too high, so it would take more than a minute. But when you're coming down, what if it stops then? Kryptonian roulette. Clap, clap. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I guess that's an okay one. You can jump into every 2D world you want. You can't get back into the 3D world. No! Hell no. I'm not gonna go into a 2D world. Well, does Doom count as a 2D world? Because technically it's not really 3D. It's just 3D-ish. You can be a dragon, everyone hates you and tries to kill you. Okay, why not? Try doesn't mean they succeed. That's a very good point. Oh. Okay. Yeah, keyword could. Yeah, Skyrim problems. Okay, that's a pretty funny one. You can travel through time at all times. You cannot interact with the past or the present. Well, I'm good with that. I'm good with being a passive observer. What do you lose? Like I said, that last one, even if you're just a spectator, you know, zombie apocalypse, because someone might see you, or an insect might see you and react differently, because that's a small change. Or, you know, your feet might corrode the ground, you're stepping out just slightly. So that would basically ruin everything. But this, I'm okay with this. I would just be okay with being able to look around and see everything that happens. Because I don't care if I can't interact. I mean, I could just go into a movie theater and watch movies, or, you know, I could potentially do some very perverted things with that, since I can't interact with them. You know what, screw it. I just hope they don't mind if I memorize the winning lottery number while I'm visiting the future. Okay, yep, that makes it worth it. That alone makes it worth it. Or you could just figure out, if you're a stock trader in the stock market, you can just figure out which ones are going to go up and down. Imagine if you were a stock investor with that kind of knowledge. Cha-ching! Oh, yeah, I'll put it all in this company that I know is going to go up by 500%. Cha-ching! Okay, enough of that. That's a good one. That's a good one. You can travel back to any time period you wish without consequence of change in the future. You have to stay in that time period and you will never get to see or interact with your loved ones again. No, I will not. Screw that. Travel 1 week, win the lottery. I don't have loved ones. Wait, you don't have parents? That's sad. Oh, yeah, that is kind of sad. I don't think it's a good one. Okay, you can control every living creature in the world with a thought. You lose your arms. Well, You know what I could do? I could take some kind of small creature like ants or something, and they could form hands, they could form arms on me. Just hear me out. Like, they go onto my arm nubs, they form hands, and then I basically am just fine. Yeah, I don't lose anything. Yes, these pythons are my hands. Arms, deal with it. Hells yeah. That works too, but I was thinking of ants because they're flexible, and it could basically be just like you're operating a normal hand, so, you just have to explain to everybody, hey, my arms look a little different, but they function as normal. Don't worry, the ants aren't gonna bite you, unless you piss me off. Oh man. Man, imagine bullet ants as your arms. You become Superman, no one knows it is you. What's the downside? At least nobody tries to kill you. I don't see a downside. And you can change your name to something better than Superman. Become a supervillain, no one suspects an effing thing. Sure. Who cares if nobody knows it's me? If anything, that's actually a good thing because it means no consequences. You sound like Morgan Freeman. People won't stop asking you to say certain things. Well, that's good. I mean, I would love to do it. There's absolutely literally no downside to this whatsoever. It's probably the server that changed its time and date. Okay. Well, you see, kelp is naturally nutritious. Okay, whatever. You know what? That was pretty funny. Oh, else. You can travel in time, but only backwards. So you can never go back. It's the same as the last one. Oh, right, I forgot about that one. Yeah, there's a chance of it making a time paradox, so... Okay, it's a good thing I didn't choose that one. You can have anything or have anyone do anything for you. You can never travel faster than 30 kilometers per hour under any circumstances. So, I can just have everyone else do everything for me, and it never said that nobody else can travel more than 30 kilometers per hour. So, why not? Teleporting doesn't mean speed, thank God. Okay, that's a good point. Because that doesn't... No, wait. Speed is distance by time, so... Yeah. So if I'm pushed out of a plane... that's... you could fall in the water at this speed and just get the world's biggest belly flop. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Pretty good. Because I can get other people to do the traveling for me. And I'll eventually make it to places. Not very fast, but eventually. Okay, move on. Why aren't you moving on? For some reason, it wasn't letting me click. Okay, there we go. You can create the world's finest works of literature. You must put this and this after everything you write. What's the downside? Hey, that would be pretty funny. Just hire an editor who will put up with your shit. That's a good point. That is still a good point, because you can get someone else to take it away for you. No downside. You can read humans' minds, but you can't read. That doesn't make any sense. If you can't read, how do you read humans' minds? You can read, you can't read. This is a paradox. I'm gonna blow up the universe. Goodbye. If a human reads something, you can read their mind and it will be like they are reading to you. So true, but what if they are retarded? Okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna finish that one. You get a pet snake, but he hates you. That depends. Can the snake kill me? You know what? Screw it. I don't really care for snakes. Yeah, bad. I'm not a fan of snakes. You get free ice cream for the rest of your life whenever you want. You have to eat an earthworm before each time you eat ice cream. Well, can I cover it in chocolate first? You know what? It doesn't specify how you have to eat it. I could cover it in chocolate, deep fry it, and I bet you that shit will taste delicious. I'm not recommending anybody try that, but I'm pretty sure if you flour it, deep fry it, and then cover it in chocolate, it'll probably taste just fine. Just saying. I won't eat it, just sell it. Oh. No, wait. Said you have to eat the worm before you eat, not receive the ice cream. You have to if you were to eat it. Yeah, it's a pretty good one, but like I said, you can start fires at your will, you can only start fires while underwater. What? What? That doesn't make any sense. So, I can start fires somewhere else while I'm underwater, or I can only start fires that are under the water. Because how the hell would that even make sense? Unless there's an oil leak. Hold a cup of water above your head, technically you're underwater. Profit? That's funny. That's real funny. Loophole. You gain the ability to travel to any fictitious world and gain its powers, which you can bring to any other world, including Earth. All current ties to your friends and family are severed. Forget who you were. You know what? Like I said, it's worth it because I'll just have to rekindle my relationship with all of them, get to know them again, or just get to know other people. I mean, either or. But I'm pretty sure I could get to know them all over again, especially people that really love me. I mean, they'll probably welcome me back with open arms, and I can get any powers I want, which means I can help everybody, and you know, I'll be blessed. That'll be good. Any world, you say? Goes to the world of Undertale. I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm moving on. Nope. Perfect physique, but terrible personality. Okay. So I basically become a douchebag from Jersey Shore. No thank you. My personality is already terrible. Other way around for me. Bad. That was just weird. You get the woman or man of your dreams. For me it would be woman. You can never have sex with them. You know, it's worth it. It's probably worth it. Besides, it never said you couldn't masturbate to them. Oh, loophole. Okay, I told you it was gonna get raunchy in here. I told you that I wasn't gonna hold any punches. Just saying. You can stop global warming, but no computers, video games, driving, or phones for the rest of your life. No, I will not. Because I'm not convinced that it's as bad as people say it is. I mean, obviously there's climate change, but I think there is a serious exaggeration on just how bad it is and how much that we can actually change things. I think it would be better for us to actually get used to whatever changes we can. You know, just try to adapt to the changing climate, because I don't think that we can really do much to change that. Okay, become the best at whatever art form you choose. Never be happy with what you create. So basically, as I am now. I don't know if you know, I don't know how well my art actually is. My model creations, my animations, every time I look at it, I think it looks like shit. Maybe it's just me. So, you know, at least other people will say it looks good. And even if I'm not happy, I mean, as long as they're happy, I mean, I guess I can be happy for them. Okay, yeah, that's kind of the life of an artist anyway. You gain the power to shapeshift into anything you want, whenever you want. Every time you shift, a pile of dog poop hits you in the face. So I shift into something that doesn't have a face. Ha! Ha 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 ha! I got you there. What if I shift into something that doesn't have a face? Then how will it hit me in the face? Ha! Got you there, didn't I? Called a helmet. Why the F not? Okay. That's pretty funny. You will become a champion among humans. You will bring eternal peace and prosperity to the human race. But your name and face would fade from existence, and you will receive no reward for what you've done, including any sort of publicity. Okay, that's fine with me. Wait, you'll become a champion among humans. But that means that I will be a champion among them and they will know who I am. That doesn't make any sense. You'll become a champion, any sort of publicity. Wouldn't me being a champion, or does that just mean I'm really good? You know, either way, I think I'll do that. So basically, Saitama. Yeah, that's basically Saitama. Because nobody ever appreciates him. Well, people eventually do. J.K. Rowling comes out with another Harry Potter book, one of the main characters will die. Yes! Win-win! I hope it's that snob Ron Weasley. I'm just kidding. Well, they already killed Dobby, so anybody who died wouldn't matter. Yeah, Malfoy is technically a main character. Wink. And you know who else is a main character? His dad. His jackass of a dad. And I'm pretty sure he's still alive, so, you know, that's one of the people that you can kill. Yeah, that's an okay one. You are the most beautiful person who I've ever lived. You have no self-esteem. No, thank you. Well, so I'd be a white girl, pretty much. Oh! Brrr, bitch! You know what? That wasn't very good. You've got a record contract, become a singer, and you're world known. Everybody compares you to the likes of Nicki Minaj, Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne, etc. Well, as long as they're only comparing me in terms of popularity and not actual ability. I mean, it doesn't say that they would compare in actual ability. Because I don't care, as long as I'm good. As long as I'm good for my abilities and not actually just being popular. You you know, that'll be fine. You become a member of your own favorite musical group. The person you end up replacing will completely cease to exist. Do I get to choose who completely ceases to exist? Because if I have a favorite musical group, but one of them is a prick, then, you know, why not? What if that person sucked? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not Freddie Mercury. You are completely invisible, but only while you are playing a trombone. So I get to be the trombone ghost. Where's the downside to this? You could become the trombone magician and make lots of money. Frisk. No, we didn't. It's glitch. Okay. F people up like WTF, there's a floating trombone. That's funny. That's funny. We give you a Google Glass, you lose your girlfriend/boyfriend. That wouldn't be worth it. Okay, bad one. You'll become the greatest game developer of all times. Your games will be overseen, marketed, and produced by EA Games. Sure, why not? I mean, as long as they're not telling me what to do, as long as they're not bullshitting me with my own creation, then I guess. But obviously, they probably would. But if I'm that great of a person, then I'm pretty sure I can handle their strict deadlines, no problem. You gain the ability to fly with no limits on time, speed, or range. Well, actually, if I was the best developer ever, I could force them into a contract that forces them to, you know, treat me with respect. So, no downsides there. You gain the ability to fly with no limits on time, speed, or range. You'll leave a trail of sparkling pink rainbows wherever you go. Sure, why not? I mean, I'm pretty masculine. I like to be. I'm pretty much a man, but you know, at the same time, who the hell cares what people think if you leave a sparkling pink rainbow? Because if I have the ability to fly, screw you. I don't give a shit. No, it's Rainbow Fart Man. Now can cosplay as Neon Cat. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Okay, here's a winded one. You have the ability to summon 3 fictional characters at any time and be able to dismiss them to bring forth others. They will always be very friendly to you and your friends and family. They will have a 25% chance of being friendly, so thus they will have a 75% chance of not knowing who you are or why they are there. If this happens, they may go insane from this fact, and even if they don't, they will act as though they are still in the universe they came from. Well, all I gotta do is get Saitama because he's pretty much chill. All I gotta do is, you know, appeal to his hero side. So even if he's not friendly, you know, if he doesn't know who I am, all I have to do is tell him, hey, could you be a hero for me? And, you know, we could do something together. You know, why not? Not friendly, dismiss, summon, not friendly, dismiss, summon, friendly, repeat as necessary. That's good. I didn't think about that. Okay, you can move to any fictional land of your choice and become a well-liked civilian. Food will never have any flavor ever again. I don't really care. I'm not a glutton. I'm not... I'm not, Gluttony from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm not a glutton like Homer Simpson. I mean, who cares? Okay, rate this dilemma. I guess it's okay. You will have vivid, lucid, fully controllable dreams. You will never be happy while awake. Well, would that pretty much be true anyway? Because that would be expected, because if you could control your dreams and you're basically like a deity in your dreams, then wouldn't you just automatically be not as happy? Just saying. I don't see a difference. The dreams would be fun though. I love to sleep. I'm always unhappy anyway. Yeah, I guess so. You have the most vivid dreams that make a happier person in general, and can sometimes see into the future. You will not remember what happens in the dreams the second you wake up. You'll still become a happier person though. Oh, that sucks. You can't see into the future. You know what? Why not? If I become happier because of it, why not? So I just become happier. Works for me. What's the downside? Okay. You're the most sociable person ever. You have to say YOLO swag at the end of every sentence. You know what? I guess it'll be worth it. I already do that. Hashtag YOLO swag. You know what? If I'm the most sociable person ever, and I'm basically loved by everyone, who cares? Who's gonna tell me? Who's gonna bitch at me doing this? I mean, if I'm the most sociable person ever and pretty much everybody likes me, or, you know, enough, then who cares? So, yeah, good. Your wishes will become true. You become a slave. A slave to what? What if my wish is not to be a slave? Ah, loophole! Wish to not be a slave. Yes! If you wish for infinite wishes, then wish that. That's funny. MC Hammer makes a comeback. You have to go to every one of his concerts. Sure, why not? As long as I get transportation provided for me. I don't want to have to pay for that shit. You know, pretty good. Firefly will be brought back. You know what? I never really watched Firefly. I'm sorry. I'm sure Firefly is a great thing, but I just haven't seen it, so I can't really make any judgments on that. You can bring back any person from the dead. They are not happy to be here. The more time you spend with them, the unhappier they become. Well, I wouldn't want them to be unhappy. I mean, I want them to be happy in the next life. I'm just saying. Now I don't have to worry about killing prisoners, interrogation. I just bring them back, and if they don't answer, torture them with life. Wow. You're dark. Oh, wait. Wait a minute, that's by choice. I could have just clicked yes and then only do it to people I hate. You get to have the power to live any dream possible, but the dream would end right before the best part, i.e. the point of the dream. Okay. Well, if it's the best dream ever, then even the beginning part that's not as good will still be fun. So, screw it. You become a trillionaire. Half of your trillion becomes invested in whatever political agenda you hate. Sure, why not? I mean, as long as I'm getting into the stock market, who cares? Joke's on you, I don't know anything about politics. Sure, why not? I mean, $500 billion is nothing to the Dems anyway, so who cares? You know all languages? Every time you curse, you lose a year of your life, or a language, whichever more worthy. So I'll just have to quit cussing then. I'll have to learn to quit cussing. I won't have this ability because I hate it. Pizza Hut, Gmod, Lego, McDonald's, Mario Maker, Monopoly. Well, Smiley Butt 112, I see you continue to have comment excellence. You have all the same powers as Superman, but you can only use them when no one is watching you. Okay, that works. You get $1 million each year for the rest of your life, but random jump scares will appear in your mind, accompanied by sound as well. So, that's fine. So basically, it's like FNAF is always playing in your head. Oh, that's funny. I just saw my mom naked. This was not worth it. Wow, okay. You lose your dick, but chicks love your stump rubbed up against them. What kind of sick crap is this? Yeah, screw that. I have no dick to use. I have half a dick. Does that count? How do I reply to this? I'm a female. Maybe they take away your clit. I don't know. You get any video game you want for free as soon as the development ending, even before official release. You only have 2 fingers on every thumb, including thumbs. You get to choose what you want. I could probably work with that, maybe. Or I could get mechanical fingers. You didn't say that I couldn't put mechanical fingers in there. It only said that I only have... I'm assuming it means you only have 2 natural fingers. I can just put the other fingers back in there. Somehow. All you need to be honest. Get prosthetic hands, dude. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that. You can revisit any point in time in history, and once a year you have to spend 2 weeks in a Nazi concentration camp. Holy shit. Well, do I get the power to change it? Because, I mean, if I have the power to change it and I can't... Well, actually, can you die when you're visiting? Because that would probably make things a little bit harder, but... You know what? I will not. People think if you're a time traveler, you can take whatever you want with you, being a well-armed, present-day design mech. It didn't say you could. But I guess it didn't say you couldn't either. You can bring back 5 people from the dead. You can only spend 5 minutes with each before you die. Okay. Wait. Only 5 minutes before I die, so once I'm 5 minutes from death, I just bring them back and then, you know, love on them before I die? I guess it wouldn't really matter that much. Just be happy to know they're alive and they'll spend time with them until it's your time to die. Sure. You are the Dragonborn. You'll always be carrying too much to be able to run no matter what you drop. You know what? I'll just drive a car. Or I'll just drive a horse. Or I'll just drive a dragon. Or I'll just drive whatever. They never said I couldn't drive. I just won't be able to run. I don't run. Okay. Cool. You can have infinite milkshakes at any time. You can only have vanilla flavor, and there are big bits of ice in it. Okay, I'm okay with that. I mean, often my milkshakes have big chunks of ice in them anyway, because I'm afraid that I'm going to liquefy it. You get to be in your dream world forever. You have to watch your worst nightmares happen for the first 48 hours of it. Oh, no. Make sure your dream world has a good therapist. Okay. You become the richest man in the world, you owe a huge debt. Wait, then if I was the richest man, couldn't I just pay off that debt? What's the downside? If the U.S. was a person. Good one. Always have a good time no matter what, laugh awkwardly at everything? Yeah, sure, why not? You'll get any superpower you want, you'll have to kill the person you love the most. You know what, I'm just gonna leave on this one. You guys get to decide in the comments below which one you choose, if you would press this button or not. You'll get any superpower you want, but the person you love the most has to die. So basically, it's the Mangekyou Sharingan from Naruto Shippuden. But anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like button mashing. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice day. Thank you so much for watching this Let's Play. If you really enjoyed it, then check out the annotations for some more Let's Plays I've done in the past. Or if you're on a mobile platform, that's what the cards are for.